I'm quitting alcohol. So I'm sitting on the couch before with my wife and kids, and for some reason my fucking son likes that Maroon 5 song, Moves Like Jagger. You got the moves like... It's the gayest song in the fucking world. But my sister-in-law was playing it for him, and now my son likes fucking Moves Like Jagger. So I was sitting there and I'm like, well, I'll show my son who fucking Jagger is. Mick Jagger, Rolling Stones. So I pull up the Rolling Stones and I just start playing Satisfaction. And I say to my son, the Rolling Stones is Dad's favourite fucking band. I love them. And my wife chimes in with, you like the Rolling Stones? I'm like, what the fuck do you mean, do I like the Rolling Stones? We've been together fucking 12 years now. You honestly didn't know I like the Rolling Stones. She's like, yeah, I didn't know you liked the Rolling Stones. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you don't know? Anyone who's spent like more than 4 days around me knows I fucking love the Rolling Stones. How the fuck has that escaped your attention these fucking past 12 years? It's actually 13 years this year. She's like, I've never heard you play the Rolling Stones. I'm like, I only play the Rolling Stones. That's it. I'm like, who did you think my favorite band was then? And she's like, I don't know, Queen? I don't know, Queen? I'm like, when the fuck have I ever played a Queen song? Once. Like, yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody and whatever, but who gives a fuck? Like, that is quite a big thing to have missed over the last fucking decade. It's like, do you even know me at all? Do you care? If the roles were reversed and I had just let something fly past for like the last 13 years without even noticing, like I have her birthday, her birthday and Valentine's Day, then I would have been in a bit of shit. It was shocking. And then I started playing her Rolling Stones songs that she's obviously listened to, and she's like, I've never heard that song in my life. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's Gimme Shelter. We watched a fucking documentary about the lady who sings the backup vocals for that song. 50 Feet from Stardom or something. We sat there and watched this whole fucking thing. I played it to you a million times after that. She's like, never heard it. It's like her hard drive just got completely fucking wiped. Anyway, that's just fucking one thing. Also today, another thing I love. White nectarines. So this season, I don't know what the fuck has happened with white nectarines this season. I don't know if you get white nectarines anywhere else in the world, but in Australia, usually fucking white nectarines are off their head. I used to love yellow nectarines. Yellow nectarines are a great fucking feast too. But once you've had white nectarines, just like anything else, once you've had white, you can't go back. That's what it is, isn't it? That's the jingle. Anyway, this time of the year is white nectarine season for me, and I look forward to it every year. And the whole season isn't good. Like, you don't get good white nectarines for 3 months. It runs from like late December to about March that you get in white nectarines. And I would say like 6 weeks of those are usually good. But this year, I don't know what the fuck has happened. Maybe it's the bushfires, maybe it's COVID, maybe because of inflation or something. But these white nectarines are tasting like absolute shit. I haven't had a good one this year. Not a single one. I thought it was a hoax at the start. Every time I bought a fucking white nectarine, I would get home and bite into it. I'm like, is someone playing a prank here? What the fuck is this white nectarine? There's no taste. It doesn't even taste like anything. The flesh is not falling off the pip like it's meant to at this time of the year. You want it falling off the pip. That's when you get the tastiest white nectarines. And I've tried to get a good white nectarine everywhere. I've tried fucking Coles, Woolworths. I've tried fucking Aldi. I've tried fucking little fruit stores. Nothing. I can't find a good one anywhere. And I usually buy 3 or 4 of them, so I don't have to go back. And so I get home, bite into it, tastes like shit, and then I've got 3 more I have to fucking eat. And I've been burnt like a dozen times this year. So I had to start just walking into the supermarkets and just eating one to see where the taste level's at. That's what I'd do. I'd walk in to get a white nectarine, pick one up and just start eating it. And then fucking all of them taste like shit. I'd finish it. I didn't want to finish it. I'm like, this is a waste of fucking calories. But I also don't like wasting food. So this year has been a complete fucking write-off for white nectarines. And then I would say 3 or 4 days ago, while I was scoping the white nectarine section, my attention was caught just by the corner of my eye by the peach section. And generally I don't fuck with peaches. I used to like peaches, but then I'm like, they're a little bit hairy. They have that fucking matty sort of feeling in your mouth. I'm like, I don't fuck with peaches. I love the song Presidents. Millions of peaches, but if it was me, I'd be millions of white nectarines, nectarines for me. Look out! Good song, good band. Love the fucking Prezos. Anyway, my attention had been dragged over to the peach section because I'd pretty much given up on fucking nectarines this year. And I noticed there were yellow peaches and there were also white peaches. I'm like, what's going on here? Some fucking white peaches? I mean, I'm not into peaches. I was going to get a yellow nectarine. I had one yellow nectarine a couple of days ago and it was okay. A yellow nectarine is whatever. But in my fucking worldview, a yellow nectarine is better than a white peach. But I don't know, something was telling me, just try these white peaches. So I was looking over and I was feeling them and I'm like, alright, I'll fucking try one white peach. I'll try a white peach. This goes against a lot of my values and morals, but I'll fucking give it a crack. So I got it. I paid for it. I was walking out the store. I took one fucking bite into this white peach and I swear to God, alarm bells. I felt this fucking tingling sensation go from the bottom of my spine right down to the tailbone and right back up again and fucking just explosion in my cerebral cortex. It was fucking what I've been after. It tasted like a fucking white nectarine. Even better. It tasted better than a white nectarine. Because white nectarines had let me down so much this year that I just fucking lost faith. So this peach, this white fucking peach, just tasted like heaven. I went straight back in, bought 4 more. I was like, I'm going to have 2 now, 2 more, and I'll have 2 in the morning. Nailed all 4, had to go back, bought more, nailed them, saved a couple. I've been eating them every morning. Got 5 more today. Had 3 already. I've just been eating them flat out. They are so fucking good at the moment. They're hard, they're crunchy, they're sweet. You take a bite and the flesh isn't all fucking connected to the pip. So you can eat around it. You can pull the pip out, throw it at some cunt driving past. It's been great. It's been fucking great. I can recommend the fucking white peaches going around Australia at the moment. And I've tried several different places. Standard is high everywhere at the moment. High alert on white peaches at the moment in Australia. Anyway, thank you to the people that have come across to the I'm Quitting Alcohol podcast Instagram page already. I've followed a bunch of you cunts. A lot of familiar faces there. A lot of true fucking degennies. So if you haven't come across yet, swing by. There's fucking heaps of shit coming out on that. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, no Boyle breaks history today because I've had 2 4-hour sleeps in a row. And I just tried to do a Boyle breaks history. I tried to look up a subject and no information was sticking and nothing was interesting me. And instead of researching shit, I just started watching UFC fights. So I'll do one tomorrow when my brain has rested and rejuvenated. Anyway, that'll do for tonight. If you're enjoying the podcast, head to the Instagram page, I'm Quitting Alcohol. Start following that. Share this podcast around with your friends. And I'll see you the fuck later.